G'day there, podcaster.
Yeah, and welcome to our little bonus pod with the Tiger Mum from the Chase Australia. You may remember this was the niche interview that producer Andy wanted, who joins us now. How you doing?
G'day.
Belle, you're not a real fan of the Chase. You haven't seen it much, have you?
When we said this, I thought you meant the Chasers war and everything. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, it's obviously
Some show at 3 p.m. on the station.
Come on. No, it's a very popular trivia show. It's one of those ones that most of the time I see it if I'm like waiting for an appointment or something, if you're at the doctor, and then it's on and you're like playing along. Like you can't look at it and not play along and try but most of the time the questions are really hard.
That's how I feel most people consume our radio show. You know what I mean? Like it's just there. Like it's just you get in the car, it's kind of on.
It was too smart for them.
No.
Just quickly for context, so this all started because I did the first special interests interview.
Yes, with Unlisted Leaf, Ando, the Pokemon card guy. I'm still wanting to chat to the Cum Dog, Jason Cummings, the Scotsman who plays for Central Coast Mariners, also got his first international cap for the Socceroos. Bell, I believe you reached out to the Mariners. Their season has started. Any word back from their camp?
No. I followed up again yesterday, but nothing.
Look, we'll keep chasing the Cum Dog. And Belle, we still don't know, who do you want for your special interest interview?
I keep thinking about it. I don't know.
How do we have one and you don't have one? Like you have
because
no special
I don't have
interests.
a hobby.
To be fair, you've had like a month to come up with
Yeah,
someone.
I've been thinking about it, and there's no one.
What about someone you do pole dancing? What about someone that does pole
but
dancing?
I just don't care. Like, I don't want to interview.
So
someone
nothing
about
interests you.
What about like a famous radio person or producer?
I think you've got to like quit your job and go travelling for a year and find out what you actually
Find
like.
out what you like.
I did that.
What are you about?
Nothing.
You
Radio.
like true
What are you? What are you?
What are you?
You're more than just a producer, Bell. Spread your wings and
Is
fly.
there like a band that only you like or something?
Yeah, but I said that, and then you guys said no. You could. That doesn't count because that's just actually like a celeb.
At this stage,
like.
you would take anything.
Yeah, we're getting desperate. You love true crime, like you got super into that murder stuff.
Yeah, I like murder.
Explore that.
What about the case files? I know no one knows who that person is.
That's the thing. I would love to speak to the guy, the narrator, but yeah,
Does not know who he is.
I think that's
No.
like a thing. Like no one knows who the case files.
he's
Really?
anonymous narrator, anonymous something.
But like, if we
Someone
could reach
knows who,
out, if we
like-
could reach out and get a chat with the anonymous narrator, that could be cool.
I
One of
asked,
the-
they said no.
One of the
okay.
girls from My Favorite Murder. Yeah, that podcast.
Oh, I
I thought you were about to say. I was like, which one's your favorite? Do people pick favourite murders?
Pick one of
That'd
them.
be huge though if we could tee up an interview with the case files guy and we didn't know who he was and they just put him through and it's
cool.
just his voice and we don't ask who he is
That'd be
and we
a
actually
good
interview him about the podcast because
Yeah,
it's such a
compress it again.
phenomenon.
Well, Andy, obviously, you wanted
Yep.
the Tiger Mum, and very exciting.
Yes, because Cheryl, aka the Tiger Mum from the Chase Australia, joins us now. G'day.
Hey, Mr. Harvey, Mr. Stapleton. Always a pleasure to talk to my Adelaide boys.
Nice.
rock and
look,
roll.
we should introduce you as well to the wider team who are on the mics right now. We got producer Andy
Hello, Cheryl.
Hi, Andy.
and we've also got producer Belle.
Hello.
Hey, pal.
Do we call you Cheryl or Tiger Mum? What do you prefer?
Oh, Cheryl's fine. My teammates call me Shez, but Cheryl's fine.
Yes. Okay, well, look, we've got to let you in on a little secret. Andy, producer Andy, big trivia guy, big fan of the Chase Australia. So he's already blushing a little bit. He's a bit excited that you're on the line.
This is my.
And you got to come on our show.
Well, no, this is my
$3.
dream. So the guys asked me what my dream job is, and my dream job is to be one of the chasers. Because, as you know,
Oh, let's think of a nickname, guys. What's a good nickname for Andy?
the grump.
Like something that you could use at 5 p.m. on national TV.
Oh, the Scotsman. What
Yeah,
about
I
the
was gonna-
Scotsman?
Yeah.
That sounds sort of
The
scary.
Scotch.
So
Braveheart.
it feels like for us, Andy's superpower is you can say any country and he'll give you the capital.
Yeah, well, why don't you try him out, Cheryl? Just give him a country, he'll give you a capital.
Yeah, okay. I did this with my kids this morning, and they missed 2. I'll give you 2. Equatorial Guinea.
Is Equatorial Guinea? Does it begin with a B?
It begins with an M.
Honestly, he's normally really good, but maybe it's because we're dumb and we just say like Japan or America. But like Equatorial Guinea is obviously the chink in his armour. Go on, test him one more time.
Well, hang on, before we move on,
okay.
what was
All
the
right,
answer?
all right.
Shez, what was the answer?
That one's Malabo.
Malabo. I wouldn't have got that.
All right, one
Okay,
more.
do another one.
Yep.
Tajikistan.
Tajikistan. Is that
Tajikistan.
Is that it's not Bishkek, is it?
No.
Is Bishkek Kyrgyzstan?
Yeah, Kyrgyzstan. Tajikistan.
Is it Ashgabat?
That's Turkmenistan.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I'm all over the place. I'm all over the
He's
place.
nervous. He's nervous.
Just quickly, Cheryl, you said you did it with your kids this morning. Is that like your morning warm-up with the kids? What's that?
Yeah. So I take them to school most mornings, and they'll jump in the car, and I'll be like, "What do you want today?" And my son, he really loves the U.S. state capitals. He'll be like, "U.S. state capitals, please." And my
So
daughter
here
will
we
be like,
go.
"No, national capitals." And then we do periodic tables sometimes, and they get that on their ride to school because I'm trying to train them up. Train
That's
them up
awesome.
from young.
I reckon I'm batting at 100 for U.S. state capitals.
It's funny though because I feel like
give me a U.S. state capital.
Okay. Capital of Kentucky.
Kentucky is Frankfurt.
Yes.
Okay.
he's got it back. I still think the Tiger Mum's going to be, in a room later on with Goliath and the governors and stuff going, "Oh, this idiot didn't even know the capital of Turkmenistan, wasting my time."
So,
No, we rarely get together. Like, it's only maximum 2 of us in the studio at any one time. So,
right.
that's why I Beat the Chasers was so much fun, because there were all 4 of us. And that, never happens, guys, because there's only 2 of us in studio. So to get all together, imagine if we had 6 together, it'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah. So do you have a specialty subject yourself? Do you have an area that you just love to know about?
I think because I'm a food lawyer, food and drink comes naturally. Anything sort of legally, related comes naturally. I like modern music, like modern movies, so stuff like that. I'm rubbish at sports.
All right, here's one for you. How many John Wick films are there?
Sorry, what was that?
How many John Wick films are there?
4, right?
Oh, well, they're making the 4th, so
Yeah,
I'll give you that, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If we count Parabellum, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah. You can count Parabellum.
We're quite knowledgeable in the John Wick area. We may not know all the capitals. Hey, what can I test you a little bit? Can I just pretend that you are your child at the moment? I'm driving, I'm in the front seat, I'm the Tiger Mum. And I'm saying, "Hey, Cheryl, what's the capital of Malawi?"
It was Lilongwe. Did it change? I don't think it changed.
No, it's still a long way.
It is still a long way, isn't it? Yeah.
To be honest, I didn't actually know the answer to that. So you could have said anything and I would have just gone, "Yeah, sounds about right."
So, do you always think you're going to beat the contestants? Like, are you always like, "Yeah, I've got this"?
No. Because if the score is 20 or higher, it's going to be a hard task for me to catch. Within 15 to 20, it could be anyone's game. You would hope that I could catch anything 14 or lower. But it's very random, guys, and it really depends on the sets, being random. Like, you could get some, curly ones that you don't know, or you may end up with a set that really suits you. And, for example, I think Bryden the Shark, he's the best at doing this. Sometimes he gets on a run and he gets every single question right. Like, he'll get 18 in a row, 19 in a row, and then, you're toast, right? I mean, that doesn't happen for me because I'm not as good as Shark. But, sometimes the questions will fall your way and sometimes they won't fall your way. So I actually, being a Christian, I actually do a little prayer because I get nervous before every final chase. And I sit out there and, in my younger years, I think I was a bit more immature, and the prayer would be, "God, help me win. Please help me win." And now I've realized that's not the right prayer. I don't think Jesus would pray like that. So I say, "God, may the best side win. Help me to play my best, and may the best side win." Because I want it to all be fair, and it's actually more fun for viewers, I think, when the contestants win.
Yeah. Well, look, Cheryl, obviously you have a massive brain. You're able to retain all this stuff. Do you feel like in a way you've always been prepared for this? Were your parents doing the same thing? Were they throwing trivia at you in the morning before school? Or have you just been fascinated in the world and you're one of those kids who's just reading lots of books and able to retain a lot of that information? How do you sort of have this superpower?
No, I don't think I'm really, smarter than anyone else. I think I just have a sort of sticky memory. My parents were absolutely not into trivia. It was all about being, for them, they were Tiger parents. So, shout out to my school, Pembroke, in Adelaide. I always have fond memories of Pembroke. So had such excellent teachers there who, instilled a love of learning. My parents were all about, you better get the top grades, you better get really good grades, go do something useful at uni, because that is the Tiger parent method for success in life. So, I was a good student. I think for me, my base of knowledge is definitely grounded academically because I studied really hard. Other chasers have very different sort of strengths, like, their knowledge base will be based off, pure quizzing, or, Bryden's a journalist and he's got a sports background, so he's very, very strong in areas. So we've all come up from different backgrounds. I think that's what makes the show good. We've got different areas of strength and weakness.
Yeah.
So, I mean, No, I wasn't coached from young. In fact, it was the opposite. It was more like, why bother with that stuff? Just look at what's in the syllabus.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what you're going to be examined on, and, you can forget the rest. But, having said that, now that, I've done my 3 degrees at uni, my parents are finally satisfied.
Just the 3?
and yeah, I know. It's like you come out with this massive hex set, and you're like, why didn't I do that 3rd degree again?
Yeah.
So, but, in uni of Adelaide, you have to do 2 to do law. You can only do law as a 2nd degree, so it was pretty much a given. But, they're supportive of it now because they enjoy watching me on TV. And I sort of try to balance it out with my kids. So, do well at school, but also they really love the trivia. They come along to my fundraising events and they have a ball.
Who do you think the best chaser is? Because my hot take is that Anne, the Governess, and the Beast are a little bit overrated. And when I watch the UK one, I think the Cinnamon is really good. And I always think Issa and you are the kind of stronger ones. Is there someone who kind of stands out as, all right, they're the GOAT chaser?
I think, let's not be too hard on, Anne and Mark, because they come out here and they get these Australiana questions, and it'd be like me going over to, London and getting all these Pommy-type questions. So I think that's probably it, what you're talking about there. Wow. That's a really hard... And I know that you guys, because you're such funny guys, you'll have a natural affinity with, Cinnamon and Goliath, because you're all from that comedy background and you're really good at entertaining people. So I can see why you would like Paul. For me, I think that in terms of speed, I'd say that Bryden is very good. I think he's a little bit faster than the rest of us. In terms of depth of knowledge, I think definitely Issa. He's a World Quizzing Championship competitor. Like, he's won the Australian Championship so many times you can't even count. And he studies very in-depth. So him and Anne are really good for depth of knowledge. I think for coverage and broad knowledge, it'd probably be Shark and Goliath. Like, they just know so much stuff about pop culture. They've been around and they've done lots of different things with their lives. And our new chaser, Amara, is very fast too. Like, she's still working on her knowledge, obviously. She's being, so much younger than the rest of us. Maybe she hasn't lived through certain decades, but she's very fast. So we've all got different areas of strength.
Is there other game shows that aren't The Chase that you enjoy watching and playing along with at home?
No.
She's a company woman.
Oh, yeah.
Only Channel 7 programs are accepted.
Yeah,
okay.
Of course. Well, it's so good to be able to speak to the Tiger Mum, Cheryl, from The Chase Australia. Thank you so much for giving us so much of your time. And it's always good to see someone from little old Adelaide killing it on the silver screen.
Oh, no, every time I come back to Adelaide, I totally get what you guys did, leaving Triple J and the breakfast show, and people are like, what are they doing? This is a national program and so beloved. But, I get that, because every time I come back to Adelaide, it's like, this is an amazing place to live. People actually follow the road traffic rules. They're polite to each other. Amazing food at the Central Market, Chinatown. Glenelg gives the most gorgeous beach in the world. So if only there was a great legal job for me, then I too could come back and follow in your footsteps.
Yeah, that would be great.
For the moment, Sydney's home. But always love South Australia and love all you guys back home.
Well, we would love to have you back anytime in Adelaide, the capital of South Australia. I knew that one.
Yeah. Do you have one more US state capital for me, Tiger Mum?
Yeah, end on a high.
Oh, let's do Florida.
Tallahassee.
You know what? Why don't that's correct. Why don't we do one more? Because I feel like Andy needs some redemption.
For sure. Honestly, we talk about, and honestly, I've never seen him get them wrong before. But obviously, the Chase, someone from the Chase Australia hasn't asked him before, so they were pretty curly ones.
Don't give him a low ball. Let's give him just keep it at the same level. Rapid
fire US states. Just hit him.
Rapid fire. Okay, let's go. Rhode Island.
Providence.
Colorado.
Denver.
Minnesota.
St. Paul.
Mississippi.
Is it Franklin?
I mean, it's going so well. That's pretty good, though. Like, a lot of those places I haven't heard
I
of.
love not knowing the answers, just going, I don't know if he got
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I'm assuming we get like Ben's trying to work out when to play the sounds. I was assuming you weren't doing dings and bells.
No.
You didn't know what was going on.
Cheryl, thank you so much.
Thank
you
you,
enjoy the rest of
Cheryl.
your day.
Pleasure's all mine. Thanks, guys.
Awesome.
See ya.
Cheers. Thank you.
Bye.
There you go. Another niche pod done and dusted. Andy, you must feel like the luckiest boy in the world getting to speak to the Tiger Mum.
I do, but I feel like I've
You embarrassed
been
yourself
put
in
in
front
my
of her.
place a little bit.
I feel like you let the team down a little bit.
Yeah,
because you
it was,
always you blow us away.
It was kind of, I was like, I don't know. It was kind of like, my dad's invincible. And then
Yeah.
my dad just got beat up in front of me.
for
And I'm
sure.
like, now it's
Yeah.
kind of sad. Like, my dad's maybe not as
Yeah.
Maybe
powerful as I thought.
I got some work to do. I feel like you guys. See, the good thing is you guys are never going to give me Equatorial Guinea,
Nah.
Nah.
It's true.
No.
It's true. Like,
I got one for you. Papua New Guinea.
Port Moresby.
that's pretty good. And I'm impressed by that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But like, it was sad watching a man playing around with the big boys for the first time. Like,
Getting
it was sort
knocked
of
around.
like it's
I got spanked.
yeah, for sure. It's like you're playing for I don't know Para Hills, and then you got a trial with a Premier League team, and you just got absolutely washed.
He is still the Scotsman to us. though.
Yeah,
You are still the Scotsman.
You're
Now
still,
the
the,
Scotsman.
you're still the smartest one in this room. Mate.
Ben and Liam is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.